Hi everybody, Golden Era Bookworm here, and an enormous crate has arrived today from the UK, and that originally came from South Africa. This is a wonderful collection that was offered to me very recently of, as you can see, some of the most well-known magazines of the time from the silver and golden era. Before I continue, I just want to say that to the person that sold me this, first of all, I can't. I'm just so happy with the collection, and it is truly a wonderful collection. The magazines are in absolute mint condition, and one other thing, of course, the man that sold me this is a father, and I'd just like to dedicate this video to the memory of his son who passed away, Owen, at 4.5 years of age. He passed away last year, and the father has actually sent me some photos of Owen. As many of you know, I'm trying to organize an exhibition for my Physical Culture Museum along with John Park. And this would, of course, be part of the display, and of course the contribution of the family that has parted with these magazines will be acknowledged, and of course Owen as well, again, who this video is dedicated to. Yeah, what can I say? Just have a look at some of the titles here. We've got a whole stack here of If Muscle Man, Mr. Universe magazines, and Reg Park Journal, which were all basically the same, of course published by Reg Park back when he owned the Reg Park Barbell Club. What can I say? I mean, these are in absolute mint condition. The man that sold me this, Carol, is absolutely right. I mean, look, it just looks like, as he just said, it looks like it just came out of the newspaper stand. I've never seen Reg Park Journal in such mint condition. It's literally like brand new. It's incredible. Really, really incredible. Yeah, it's unbelievable quality. Yeah, well, I'm pretty sure that if John Park is watching, he's going to be very impressed. Here's a very rare health and strength annual with Reg Park on the cover. 1957, just before he won his second Mr. Universe in 1958. An enormous collection of Man's World. These magazines are quite hard to come by, especially again in this marvelous condition. They're literally brand new, like as if they have never been read before. Incredible collection again. Here we have another very hard to come by magazine called The Bodybuilder, again all in mint condition, or some of them are, at least most of them are. And yeah, I mean, what's great is that there's also the occasional receipts here, and just all these little things that catalogs and stuff that I've never seen before. Really wonderful stuff, and I'm going to go through some of that stuff as well. It's just really amazing to firstly see magazines in such pristine condition, and two, then find all the the catalogs and things that you find with it, receipts and with dates from the 1940s and 1950s. A little bit of history about this collection. It used to own to so that the man that sold it to me, Carol, he actually was organizing a cleanup of a garage, and this lady, this very old lady, had boxes and boxes of magazines, and she was just throwing them out for the pickup, to just have them taken away, literally, she was just going to chuck them out. And of course he realized the worth of these, and I got in touch with him, and I was able to obtain the full collection. Here we have some very now all of this, of course, is not from him. Some of it comes from the UK, which I purchased, including these Vigor bound volumes from 1947 and 1948. Again, pristine condition. Extremely rare to find Vigor not let alone bound is even harder to find. So yeah, just really beautiful magazines here with so much information on the of course on the silver era back in the day. I was also able to pick up Anvils, Horseshoes and Cannons, both volumes 1 and 2. And anyone that knows about the history of strongmen knows that this is one of the literally one of the textbooks on the subject, and each of these in hardcover is worth an absolute fortune. I was able to get these bound soft cover editions, which is suffices for me. And he talks about everything from the 1900s back to, of course, the strongman era. They are really hard to find, firstly, and I don't care that it seems to be like a copy. The contents in this is just incredible. It starts off with the Olympic Games and how it started, moves into the 1800s and into the 1900s, John Davis, and then goes back to some of the incredible names like Apollon, Louis Attila, Sandow, etc. It's just really awesome stuff. So again, really looking forward to reading all this stuff. It's just, I need to fix that later. Now here's a really bizarre collection, rare collection. Again, a lot of bodybuilder here, but there's also some very unusual books like this one, Molding Mighty Muscles by George Jowett, which this is a combination of all his courses. Never seen that before. I'll make that available on my website eventually. And as I said, there's all these receipts and yeah, just bizarre little notes here and there. I mean, this one, it's like some kind of receipt from, you can see 11th of August 1946, and this is, I believe, is the person who sent the check or whatever. I'm not sure, whatever that is. Probably the owner of this collection. Again, really bizarre, really should stop saying bizarre. Really rare magazines. Again, all in pristine condition. And that's the wonderful thing, that this lady kept all this collection in her garage. And you know, I guess her husband probably read it once or twice and left them there, and when he passed away, they were just, you know, left there in beautiful condition and never touched again. So this is why they look like they just came out of the newsagent. And here we have Strength and Health from the 1950s down to the 1940s. Wonderful collection again. Beautiful magazines. Now we have some Weeder as well. Let me just reorganize this. Some Weeder magazines, some very rare Iron Man magazines. Here we have Bud Counts on the cover, George Eiferman. These are, of course, I'm selling on my website as PDFs thanks to my collaboration with the one and only John Ballack. And I'll, of course, make all of these available as I scan them through. They are available once a month, with each issue coming out every month. We have some, again, bizarre catalogs. Never seen these before. This looks like a program for health and strength. No idea what's in these. You know, I've literally just taken all of this out of its package. Yeah, it's a program, obviously, from Health and Strength from 1954. So really cool stuff, you know. As I mentioned, I have some Weeder mags. Before going through the Weeder mags, this is something I picked up in the UK, and guess what? It's a Sandow's magazine bound, extremely rare, from 1902. So again, pretty awesome stuff. Beautiful stuff, really, right? just incredible. Just incredible stuff. Look at that. Look at that. And the anatomy of Sandow. I mean, wow. I just opened it. Literally, I just opened it, right? So, yeah, I can only imagine the gems that await me upon reading this wonderful material. It's just incredible. I love the history of physical culture because it also goes through the history of mankind. Here we have, as I mentioned, a whole collection, an enormous collection of Ouida magazines, all in pristine condition. I won't even bother going through all of them. Muscle Builder, Muscle Power, there's Bill Pearl. You can imagine what lies within. Then we have more Muscle Power here. That's Lud Schusterich and many others. There's Jack Dellinger. Routines galore. You know, my website, my YouTube channel is going to have all this stuff in due time. There's just so much material I need to get through. Man's World, extremely rare as well. I've never seen these before, so I love the cartoon. These amazing, beautiful artwork. Nothing like today. Nothing like today. I mean, the health, vitality was always celebrated with these athletic men. You know, look at that. Look at those. I mean, they're just amazing. And again, wonderful condition. Absolutely wonderful. Yeah, never seen these before. So yeah, that's basically a very, very quick look at this enormous collection that I was able to acquire from Carol in South Africa. Again, this video is dedicated to the memory of his son who passed away last year. You have my word, Carol, I will be displaying the photo of your son when I do my exhibition. And of course there are some other items such as the Sandow magazine, the Bound Vigor, and the Anvils, Horses and Cannons volumes that I purchased myself. What can I say? Super excited about this collection. I thought I would share it with you. I don't do many of these nowadays because they don't get very many views, but people still do enjoy them. Those that do enjoy my channel for the at least for when I share the collections that I obtain. You know, that's what I'm all about, of course, expanding my library and trying to share as much information as possible. So I do hope you've enjoyed the video. If you have, please give the video a thumbs up. Subscribe if you haven't to the Golden Era Bookworm. Leave me your comments. Thanks for watching. And of course, to support the acquisition of such, I'm really into now the acquisition of very large collections because it's the easiest way to expand my library and I save on postage. If you want to support my efforts in sharing this information and acquiring this very rare information, you can of course become a patron. Visit my website for out-of-print books and courses, for Iron Man magazine, for the Reg Park Journal, which is scanned and available as e-magazines, and of course for ebooks on the Golden Era and Silver Era Legends, which I make available again through the acquisition of such collections. And yeah, you can also, of course, you know, make donations via PayPal, which some people are happy to do. All of that information is given in the description below. Hope you enjoyed the video. I have definitely enjoyed this evening opening these wonderful treasures of the past. So a very big thank you to Carol. I'm super happy. You have no idea. I'm very happy. Thank you again for contributing. And again, I will dedicate this video. This video is dedicated to Owen. May he rest in peace. That's it from me. This is the Golden Era Bookworm. Thanks for your attention and thanks for watching. Bye for now. Now, if you're interested in learning more about Vince Gironda's approach to bodybuilding, his principles, and all these tips of wisdom that he has, I mean, there's so much stuff that probably hasn't been proven by science, and it will take science to prove or disprove Vince. But to be honest, these 3 books, I believe, which I call the Classic Physique Bundle, are the best books that Vince ever came out with. And they, of course, are the Wild Physique, the Master Series, and the Pro Series. Have a look at it this way. The Wild Physique, I believe, is like the ABCs of Vince Gironda's principles to bodybuilding. He teaches you the exercises and his principles. But how do you put them together? Well, the Master Series is a 14-month program of using all of these principles, all of the diets that Vince came out with, all of the exercises. And believe me, it's a brilliant program. Many people have used it. I know personally a lot of bodybuilders that have actually used it and made fantastic results with it. And of course, the Pro Series was a book that he came out with later on, specially targeted for getting into competition. It's just these three books, as I call it, the classic physique bundle, are Vince's best work, and available, of course, at www.goldenerabookworm.com. Now, the Pro Series of Bodybuilding, which was targeted for professional bodybuilders, contains 6 programs, each of which go for 2 months each. So it's a whole year, again, in preparation for competition. To support your favorite YouTube channel, please visit teespring.com/stores/goldenerabookworm for merchandise, including t-shirts, hoodies, face masks, phone cases, and much, much more. Once again, at teespring.com/stores/goldenerabookworm. Become a patron at www.patreon.com/goldenerabookworm for hard to find books, scans of rare photos, and articles on the golden era of bodybuilding. To take full advantage of my collaboration with Old School Labs, please visit their website and choose from their marvelous range of supplements using my code BOOKWORM12. And for an entertaining look at the history of bodybuilding's supplement industry, I would highly recommend watching Subs the Movie, which I have collaborated in, available at Amazon Prime and Vimeo.